and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm the hardest working man in comics, Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymour.
Oh my God, we got some good books here. Wait, before we get started on the fun, okay,
yes.
we kind of had like a somber evening this evening. So
we
we want to give a shout out and dedicate this episode to Greg Carter, one of our dear friends who passed away recently. He was a phenomenal guy, awesome patron of the comic booky goodness. He will be greatly missed. Like, there's no two ways about it. One of the few and only Booster Gold fans.
Yeah. It didn't seem real tonight, but he did have his Booster shirt on at the
100%. So looking down on all of us, he's going to keep an eye out on us, and we will definitely keep an eye out on his whole family, because they're our family too. So we dedicate this episode to him and them.
This one's for you, Greg.
Absolutely. So with that in mind, we've got a ton of books over here. We've got some that are down. Wait.
I think we got samesies.
Yeah, except for one.
Yes.
Down here? Okay. Not bad. All right. So which one do you want to talk about first?
I have been digging Mandy's Tour of India.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hit Girl number 11. We got Peter Milligan, Allison Sampson. Again, art-wise, this is gorgeous. Okay? Mm-hmm. Gorgeous. Peter Milligan is weaving a very sincere tale. This is not your normal Hit Girl story, which is a lot of like shoot-em-ups, bullets to the face, plus kicking. This is so much more rooted in Indian culture and like the establishment of some of the corruption that's there, and really kind of looking at it. And man, it's playing out well, but just like denser than your typical Hit Girl book, which I'm finding very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if this is going to be like the next standard, but it kind of works for me. So, I mean, who's next? Like Neil Gaiman takes it and... Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Mindy takes on the dream world. I will be here for that. I'm just saying.
Like Coraline style.
Oh,
that would be phenomenal.
Yes! Other Mother meets Hit Girl. Other Mother's losing those buttons, man.
Yeah.
Those buttons pop right on out. It was going to be amazing. Yes! Tell me about Shoplifters Will Be Liquidated. Such a crazy series.
It is. It's so good. AfterShock Comics. Patrick Kindlin, Stefano Simone. Logan's Run meets Walmart.
Would you say touches of Idiocracy sprinkled in there?
Bit, yeah.
There's a little bit. I always thought that.
Because the person that's in charge of the company is always like brainstorming stuff, and a lot of the stuff he comes up with is less than smart.
A lot of it actually.
But when you're a billionaire and you're in charge, you get to make stupid decisions.
Oh, don't say that. That's co-signing other people's.
It is, and we'll get to that. in the
we will.
books.
Yeah, we will.
But this book is amazing. It's so Judge Dreddy in that kind of vibe to it. It's people that are loss prevention specialists at these city-sized shopping centers.
Yes.
And it literally is shoplifters do get killed on sight. So
yeah, real.
It's amazing. If you're a fan of Judge Dredd, pick this up. If you like off-the-wall stuff and high concept,
that is definitely a good one.
Yeah, and if you've ever been trapped at a mall for longer than you wanted to, pick this up. That book.
You've lived this life.
Yeah.
That's like every loss prevention person's wet dream when it comes to Black Friday and all the craziness that can ensue.
Pick this up.
Yeah, that's you.
It is.
Right there. All right, so where do you want to go next?
That's tough.
Yeah.
Because we've got a lot that we can discuss in both of those. The interesting one is the Superman.
Let's do it. Superman 18, identity revealed to the world, y'all. Yeah. We've got Bendis, we've got Reyes. Okay, here's my interesting thing. Mm-hmm. I thought there was going to be a lot more drama behind this one.
Yeah.
There were little things that I saw as the build-up to this coming out were put through here that I thought this issue specifically was going to be rooted in a lot more drama as opposed to the clever, it is clever, don't get me wrong, presentation of this identity reveal. Mm-hmm. Like, it's almost breathless in a way that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, because I kind of went into this thinking that there was going to be something that was going to force somebody's hand. They were going to have to do something. But it's very much a choice.
Right.
And a very calculated choice, a very thought-out choice. Mm-hmm. there is some safety in Superman making this decision that other characters don't have because you're not as powerful as Superman.
Listen, what you gonna do? Like, I'm death to you, Clark Kent. Really? That's what we doing.
My ID says Kal-El.
That's what do you. You know what? That's a really good aspect of it, though.
What is his name?
Is it legally gonna change it?
Because he's come out,
right?
So does he have to?
Does he have to add Kal-El to Clark Kent? And is it in the middle? Is it Clark Joseph Kal-El Kent?
Well, is that maybe he's Irish? I mean, that's how many middle names I got. But that's true.
I mean, or does he have to go Kal-El first because those are his first names versus Clark Kent being, I'm just curious.
That's interesting.
My thing is,
and
I know it's so mad,
and that's me,
so mad. What are the ramifications for those people in his life? Like, his mother is still around.
Yeah.
So
in a different state.
Right. So is she now susceptible not just from like supervillain attacks, but the government being like, you harbored an alien?
Like a literal alien.
Like, for real? Yeah. Like, and then forged documents? Darling, GItmo is in your future. Like, sorry, Soups. This is what it is.
He got into schools on forged documents.
Right. That's what I'm like. Literally, he has existed. Like, all these different things the Kents are now guilty of. I can see their farm getting confiscated, and all because he's like, I just didn't want to lie. Sometimes, Clarky,
you need to lie.
You need to, man. Like, it's
Smallville. You made a mistake.
Man, you did.
Because like he's an illegal alien. Like he's
the illegal alien, man. Like,
truth, justice, and
this is way. Right. Like, okay. If I'm spitballing, where I take this, that's the move that Lex Luthor uses to turn the entire world against Superman. What? So this entire time, we knew he wasn't illegal, but he was harbored. But like I would go in so hard if I was Lex.
You could also do that with every article he's ever written for the Daily Planet.
Highly unethical.
Is it
highly unethical? Right?
Is it propaganda for himself?
He's literally lying the whole time. Listen, we Lex should hire us.
I hope Bendis is not watching this episode.
He's like son of a delete.
Scrap the next 2 years worth of Superman.
These freaking jerks from Ohio, and this is why he tried to blow us up twice. Sorry. I'm just saying. One time at CCAD in the pages of Superman, he tried to get us. This is why, because he knew we would figure out his diabolical plan.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. But overall, it was sweet. Though.
Oh yeah.
I definitely like the execution of the tell.
Yes.
I thought that was really good.
Especially I love Perry. I love that interaction.
That was great.
Jimmy was also another great one.
I love that one.
And just that end sequence, those last couple pages, just like.
That was funny. That was
amazing.
I feel like, though, the person that asked the question should be just as guilty. Like,
right?
Excuse me. Why didn't you know? Okay? Like,
the person that was being asked should have been like, dude,
you should have figured that out too. Like, why are you looking at me, you jerk? I'm just throwing it out there. That's what I would have done.
Solomon Grundy's just in the corner, like, doing a Sudoku puzzle. Just like...
He's like, is it Monday yet?
I don't do Mondays.
Where are we? I can't. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child.
Yes.
DC Black Label, Frank Miller, Raphael Grandpa. Now, I enjoyed DK3. I really did. I feel like DK3 actually justifies Dark Knight Strikes Back. Mm-hmm. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So I was very curious about what this was, but the thing that made me like, I have to do this is Raphael Grandpa.
Yeah, his art
is so good.
Yeah.
I only have one book of his in my collection. It's the Mesmo delivery service.
Okay.
And I know it's such a random thing, but like I fell in love with his artwork back then. I just don't have that many of his books. So this was one that I was definitely going to get. Let me just say that I believe he could assume the throne of Frank Miller's visual storytelling right now. Like, that's his spot, 100%. If he wants it, that's him. Graphically, I don't think you're going to find too many people that can tell stories like this.
Yeah, and it's modern. It's fresh.
Yeah.
There's like a level of curvature to his lines. It's just, it's amazing.
So prettiful. pretty full, and it's all like linear based. Like it's not really heavy blacks or anything like that, which is great. When it comes to Frank,
this should have been multiple issues.
It definitely should have been multiple issues because there's a lot of dialogue and language. This is poetic Frank Miller, right? Like this is your Dark Knight poetry, your born again poetic way of describing things. This is that Frank. Yeah. So it's kind of beautiful, but because it's all in this one book, it's almost too much.
And it's what also is weird to me is I'm one of the people that just bemoans the oversized format of most of the Black Label stuff because you can't store it. There's no bags and boards big enough
at all.
This one, 110% should have been in that size.
Yeah, because it's especially as a one shot. Yeah, as a one shot, it definitely should have been there because it's so beautiful, and it probably would have made the read seem lighter if there was more space to it all.
Yeah, because everything isn't confined.
Yeah,
but just think of the pages where Darkseid is.
Yes.
That in a page that big.
Oh my god,
would have been so amazing.
That would have been incredible. Yeah, actually. Yeah, that's really dope. I also think like this should have been multiple issues because the range of what all happens here.
A lot happens.
It really is. And okay, so here's my other thing for this one. Mm-hmm. I feel like while it's called Dark Knight Returns to set the stage for the world, it shouldn't have been called that. Yeah, I don't think it should have been called that at all. Yeah, I can understand if it has a title. If it was The Golden Child, a Dark Knight Returns story, that would make sense because it's not like I'm thinking like The Golden Child is based on the cover is Carrie. Yeah, and
we find out it's not.
No, not at all. Not at all. So it's a little critique that I would give to the master. I mean, now okay. So highlights, funny things. I always thought that Frank Miller was a little bit more on the conservative side.
I thought he was too, like based off of other stuff.
Right? This suggests that if he is, it is now a full circle conservative that he's on an island of liberalness, and that there are others that recognize themselves or claim the conservative platform, and he's like, nah, they're too far.
Because it's a group of characters working that I was like, dang.
Right. When you go bad, okay. Well, I mean, that's yeah, I can see it. I'm just saying, I can see it. So it's interesting that Frank would make that, presentation.
I'm curious to see on Wednesday.
Yes.
What the Twitterverse is going to be saying about this, because
I think it's going to be a very interesting conversation. Yeah. I might start it. I'm not going to lie. So put these three names in an order. Rank them. Which one's the worst? I'm just curious. How you feel? Where are you going with it? Right? Like that's.
Yeah. I'm like.
I don't know. I might have to think about it. But no, this was it was a fun read. It was a fun read. Definitely made it a struggle.
Is it a point? Is it at a point now where, like with Mark Miller's been able to hand off his properties like Hit Girl? Can Frank do that now that it's another generation? Like it's no longer Bruce. Can it just be handed off?
Ooh, and I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
And the reason for that is, for whatever reason, I don't think that Frank can divorce himself to allow someone else to play in that playground. Because I don't think we've never... Have we ever had anyone?
No, not to the best of my knowledge.
Right. So, like, I mean, we've had before Watchmen. Yeah. We've had, Doomsday Clock is technically like a Watchmen sequel. Yeah. So other people played in that universe. Dark Knight is one that... Nah, you don't touch that. Yeah, that belonged to Frank.
It does, but The Mandalorian, like, it's an expansion. Like,
when you drop Mando, though. Okay. The question is, who's the first person on your list that you would hand this off to? Yeah, that's right. Do that to you.
See, the problem is, my brain immediately went to like Azzarello and Jason Aaron.
Azzarello doesn't count, though, because he helped write DK3.
Yeah.
So that's kind of wheelhouse grooming. Jason Aaron, though, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's a toughie.
That's a good
Now
one.
I'm going to be thinking about this.
I know who I would get. Cullen Bunn. For no good reason.
Just cause.
Just cause. Cullen Bunn. Yeah. Yeah.
You could write the sequel.
I think he would
Based
love
on
that.
it, yeah.
He would absolutely, and he would kill. He
Yeah.
would kill on it. It'd be amazing. Prodigal Son. Dark Arc. Crossover. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
When the good guy leader finally shows up, it's actually just Darkseid with horns on.
Yes! Yes! All right, so moving on to the acrylic, we've
Yes.
got all three that are the same.
That is correct.
Where are we starting?
That's a good question because we've got.
All of these are kind of dark.
They really are. Like this was the one. Dying is Easy. Is the one that caught me completely off guard. I was given it a shot because of Joe Hill, and I didn't realize how important the title would be.
Man. Okay, so I grabbed it for the very same reason.
Mm-hmm.
Also because I felt like this cover work was an homage to Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like something about it just kind of it looks like Bruce Willis to me.
Yeah.
So this is Joe Hill, Martin Simmons, gritty,
Yes.
dope,
Yes.
dark,
Yes.
very funny.
Very.
I giggled.
Well, I mean, they're comedians.
Right, but like even if like there are times when you read jokes in books and you don't necessarily laugh.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
totally laughed.
Yeah.
I did. So Joe Simmons or Joe Hill, who you would think is like, oh yeah, horror.
Yeah.
Dude's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, he literally made me giggle. So
Is it going to be like a hard-boiled crime noir thing?
that's what I'm thinking, and I hope that this is an ongoing series.
Yeah.
Because it's this person Holmes mystery.
Yeah.
Are we looking at it like this is going to be like a whole pulp franchise?
Which would be phenomenal.
Yeah, it would. Okay, let's paint the stage. Ex-homicide vice cop turned comedian. You know his level of dark humor has got to be blue.
And
like,
it is.
Oh,
It's
it is.
amazingly so.
Oh,
It's like
it
all
is.
of Joe Hill's horror aesthetic, but as a comic,
as a
joke.
yeah, as a haha. Yeah, it's good. Obviously we're being introduced to these characters for the first time, but it's easy. You get a hold of everyone really quickly, and you start to draw lines. You're like, that dude sucks. This guy's awesome. She's sweet. Like, I really like this series off rip as a number one.
Really, really good.
Yeah, really good. This is IDW. Are they known for playing around with things of this nature?
No.
I thought they were more like, grabbing the kid-friendly stuff that Marvel wasn't doing.
Yeah, it's that
And this.
and this. So
Right.
Yeah, it
All
caught
right.
me completely off guard. I was very, very happy that I ordered as many copies as I did.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. All right, so do you want to go? Which continuation do you want to do?
That's tough.
I tell you what, let's make it easy. We'll go in a numerical order.
There we go.
There's number one. We're gonna go with Something is Killing the Children, number 4. This one I felt was easier of a read than the last issue.
Yeah,
Like breezier. Got through it a lot quicker. It's James Tynion IV, Werther Deladera, and Miguel Muerto. This book is still awesome.
yeah. It's
The underpinnings of Stranger Things are real.
yeah.
The drama. Did you get to the dad? You got to the dad again, didn't you?
I passed that and I got to the
That part,
the Happy Meal.
dude.
Oh, yeah. It's
You know,
when you're picking out like as a monster and you're picking out your den. Is it a lot? Is it like if you're a serial killer and you're shopping for houses?
probably.
You have the basement has to have a floor drain.
Oh,
So-
so bad.
What the cave? Did you have to have the
Yeah. You needed the little step in to hold stuff. And
the buffets in the foyer?
yeah,
Like,
that's. But is that the buffet or is that just the stuff that he didn't want?
I don't know.
Right?
Right?
That's
There's so many questions.
yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, like James's innocence with that. What's that smell?
Yeah.
I felt so bad because immediately I was like, oh
That's,
no.
If you're in a because you obviously know you're in a book called Something is Killing the Children, but when you smell something like that,
you immediately, I mean, I would think, like, you know what that smells like?
It's been a wonderful partnership, Erica. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna go sit down under a tree somewhere. The upping of the drama here, though, I thought was really cool. Yeah. This moment, you know, the irony of it, the unfortunate circumstance, desperation at play is about to be so misread.
Yeah.
And what I'm only hoping that she corrects it. Like, I don't want to spoil the moment, but I hope she can correct it, because it would be so unfortunate for him to be in the hero space and it just goes so wrong.
I kind of hope she's just like, whatever, man.
Oh, come on. That's messed up. He's hurting. He's hurting.
Yeah, he is.
He's about to be hurting real bad, too. Well, yeah. He's kind of asking for it. I mean, she did say, like, hey, listen, don't.
Yeah.
And he's like, no! Oh, I'm aggro! All right. I tried to warn you. This was me warning you.
Do you believe the rules that are being laid down, though, I mean, she's probably not lying.
I don't think she's lying. I think there's more, but I don't think she's lying.
Yeah.
I definitely think that she's not told everything. But
it fits. Like I said, read it, and
we'll talk. Yeah. We'll talk. Batman: Curse of the White Knight, Book 5. Sean Murphy, Matt Hollingsworth. Oh, the sweet, juicy goodness. Sweet, beautiful, beautiful book. Okay. What can we say? I want to see this animated.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Definitely want to see this animated. But it has to maintain the same style.
Yes.
If you don't maintain the style, then don't do it.
If there is not, at some point, a follow-up miniseries about Arkham,
right?
Like the old school,
so we can actually see it play out. Yeah. Yes, I agree.
I want that.
I really, really want that, really badly, because I think that's going to be a far, I don't want to say more interesting story, but it's going to add such a cool layer to really see it play out. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
There's a secret that is seemingly revealed to some folks, not intended for others.
Yeah.
What could it be?
Right?
I can't. The way Sean is going about this, I don't even want to try because I know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Like, I can't. So I'm wondering the same thing. Thinking, okay, who can it hurt?
Right.
Can I trust that it would hurt that person?
Right.
And there's
so many possibilities. Yeah. It's like, you know, he's going to find out, like, the Waynes are sterile. And you're like, wait what? How is that possible? He's like, yeah, we just steal kids and claim them. That's what we do. We steal a son and that's messed up. That's terrible.
The Kents did it.
I know. Technically, Bruce did it. Yeah. Dick Grayson, your parents died? You're my kid now. It's cool.
It's how it works.
And little did he know, that's the family motto. Steal a kid, raise him as your own. Yeah. Bruce has just overdone it because he did it twice and then actually had a kid.
Although if they're sterile.
I mean, you
Tommy
figure...
got him.
Listen, it's a clone. She took genetic material and was like, let me just mold this. Let me work with it. And Damian. And that Damian died, another one. Like that's yeah. There's vats of Damian juice just all in Ra's al Ghul's. What do you think the Lazarus Pit really is, man? That's all I'm saying. Just
Damian Fondu.
Just drip a little. So terrible. But true. Bunch of vats. Looks like macaroni and cheese made with chocolate milk. It's just Damian that. Just there you go. Yeah, it's delicious. If you guys enjoyed this episode this week, please hit the like button because we need that kind of validation because obviously the thoughts that we have are disgusting.
Yeah, they're not healthy.
Not at all. And if you want to join our revolution, if you want to be a part of this action every week, click the subscribe and the notification bell so you can get first dibs of all of this gloriousness, of this lush. Love it. You know you do.
Next week is episode
300. 300.
That's a lot.
We got to do something. I don't even know what it is. There should be balloons. There should be live action animals, cars flipping over, explosions.
I'm due to a legal entanglement. I'm not allowed to be within 30 yards of a goat, so we just have to
#Rycor.